Sorry to interrupt the video, guys, but I do want to ask you one simple question. Are you a pro Zombies player? Because if you're not, then you can win a free copy of Black Ops 3. All you need to do is subscribe, because I want to reach 1,000 subscribers, and you can easily win a free copy of Black Ops 3 to help you practice on your zombie skills. Now, how can you do this? All you need to do is subscribe and help me reach 1,000 subscribers. And once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'll be giving away a free copy of Black Ops 3, the digital deluxe edition, on your console, whatever console that may be, Xbox One, PS4, or PC. Now, what if you don't know if you're a ProZombiesPlayer? Well, right about now, a few questions will be popping up, and you have to answer yes or no to these questions. If you say no to any of these questions, that means you're not a ProZombiesPlayer, and that means that, unfortunately, you can enter the giveaway. Which actually is not unfortunate, it's actually fortunate. But anyways, guys, enjoy the video. Hey, MrProZombiesPlayer, we're back with another top 5 video. Today we're going over the top 5 best multiplayer maps in Call of Duty multiplayer, in Black Ops 3 at least. These are the top 5 of my favorite multiplayer maps from Black Ops 3. And this is before all the, DLC will come out, so unfortunately I'm not going to be including the 4 DLC maps from the Awakening DLC, nor am I really going to include any other DLC maps in this video. Although I will be making another top 5, in fact I'm going to make a top 10 after all 4 DLCs come out, and include the top 5 maps from this list onto that list, and see what is really the top 5 best multiplayer maps in Black Ops 3. But I rambled on long enough. Let's start the video. At number 5, Havoc. Havoc is probably one of my favorite maps of all time. It was always my favorite in the beginning when Black Ops 3 first came out, but then now it's kind of gone to a meh kind of level. It's an okay map. Not my favorite anymore, but it definitely deserves the number 5 spot. It's a really epic map. It's a really small map where basically everything's in Havoc, and it's a pretty decent sized map, but it's still kind of small. A lot of camping areas, but not as much as other numbers that's gonna be on the list. So anyways, it's number 5. Let's move on to number 4. Number 4 is Hunted. Hunted is definitely my favorite, one of my favorite maps from Black Ops 3. It's at number 4 because the top 3 maps are definitely slightly better than this, but I'm not gonna lie, it's still a really fun map. Basically, there's several huts in this area. I like to call them like big buildings, and then there's a lot of camping spots. And I believe Hunted was actually one of the original maps from the what's it called again? What was it called? The beta from Call of Duty Black Ops 3 beta. And honestly, I cannot believe how good it is. When I first started playing this, I was actually considering putting this in top 3 worst maps, but then the more I played it, the more I fell in love with it. And just the fact that I went from hating the map to absolutely loving it, is what keeps it in the number 4 spot. Number 3 is Breach. Breach is such a fun map, and it's definitely one of my favorites by far. It's nice and open, and it has like a nice structure. It's basically buildings and more buildings and more buildings, and a lot of camping spots. But I did forget to mention the buildings. And it's such an awesome place, and it does take advantage of the new wall running system. As to get around the map, you usually use your feet, but there is a area where you can actually wall run, which is actually pretty cool. And as you can see there, I just died. But anyways, I think it's a very fun map, really creative, really interesting, and definitely one of my favorites. Number 3 it is. Number 2 spot in this list is Combine. Combine is definitely by far my favorite map, except for the number 1 spot. It was definitely between this map and the number 1 spot for the number 1 spot. Both are very excellent maps, and I definitely think both of them deserve the number 1 spot. But unfortunately, there can only be one number 1 spot, and there has to be a number 2 spot as well. So, Combine number 2. Not much I can say about it. That's actually that's not known. It's a really fun map, and honestly, one of the best comes in number 2. For number 1 spot, I have Flinch. Flinch is by far the best map of them all. Definitely between Combine and Flinch, I would have to agree. Definitely one of the greatest maps. Really interesting map. It's a nice open map, and then you have lots of space to play around and kill some random people randomly. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're ProZombiesPlayer, or like the video. If you're not ProZombiesPlayer, all you need to do is subscribe. Anyways, see you next episode. Goodbye and farewell.